trying to zone with side B and down B, but she really can't because you can just parry both easily.
I think that's really smart. That's a cool idea. And like, because right now you just have like the float bounce, right?
Yeah, and it's so, and that's another reason.
I remember early game I saw watching you and you were using it a lot, and then nowadays not so much.
It's so niche. No, like there's very few situations, especially after all the nerfs side B has gotten. It's gotten even more niche and niche. Like after the end lag nerf side B has gotten, you can't really like combo into it into a sour aerial, into a bounce into sweet aerial. There's just not enough time anymore.
Gotcha. Okay.
So yeah, I think NATO bounce is very like neat. Like it's just it's a cool thing, but she can't actually get any value out of it. However, if they were to reduce the startup of it, it would give it a niche because then she could float into it and double bounce as a recovery tool.
Oh, I see. So you could, so you could kind of stare it a little bit.
Exactly.
Okay, got you. Oh, interesting. Yeah.
Which is why that's like another reason why I want her side B to get buffed is because her recovery is probably one of, if not the worst in the game.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious.
She just does not have mix-ups. So if you buffed her side B to have less startup and end lag, she could use that NATO bounce as a niche recovery tool to give her a mix-up.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll get back to what you might have to give up if you wanted those things. We are here in loser semis, Maya versus Takken. What do you know about this matchup?
Nothing. No one's playing this bear yet, even after the buffs he's gotten.
Yeah.
And Orcane has been a very niche pick ever since he came out, especially after the December nerfs kind of took Fleet and Orcane out back and shot them in the head.
You guys both with some dark times, but I mean, it seems like Orcane is on the rise, at least in terms of like what we're seeing in tournament results and everything.
I think Orcane is the most slept-on character in the entire game.
Thank you.
I think Orcane has an argument for being top 5, and Marlon is the biggest example as to why.
Right.
I think what separates Marlon from every other Orcane is purely game plan and play style. Everyone who plays Orcane wants to camp with him. They want to treat him like this weird zoner that just kind of never interacts ever and just annoys you with puddles. That's not what he's supposed to do.
I agree, and like we're seeing it here. Maya is chasing this bear down. Maya is like we're the water elements are fighting.
with hydroplaning his speed and the fact his down throw never sends you anywhere ever, he has the best tech chasing in the entire game.
It's obnoxious.
His Nair out of shield might be the dumbest thing I have ever seen. And his tilts are just like they just combo into each other, and they're all just super like this character is a rushdown scrapper. But no Orcane wants to scrap with him, and it's why he has seen so little success because no one is playing him the way you're supposed to play him. They just spam they just spam puddles and and expect it to work, and then it just doesn't.
I found that fascinating when they nerfed bubbles and everybody was mad, and I was like, well, it just means that you can use the rest of the kit now.
Yeah,
we don't want to do that.
Like granted, before the December nerfs, he could just never interact with you and spam puddles, but that wasn't fun for anyone, and that's not like what he was always originally supposed to do.
Yeah, I mean that would have been sick. That bubble butt from down would have been amazing, but still, Maya is up 2-1.
And then Orcane's edge guarding also up there for one of the best. Like just instant ledge drop nairs, falling back airs,
that
bubble
new buff. You can just teleport out there now.
Yeah,
it's which is cool. But also people I've been seeing, I saw like Locks clean it straight out of the air with the golf swing, and it's like
he's got up air and down air spikes. He's got bubble butt to chase you way off stage off of like far horizontal sending moves. Like if Maya had just done full speed, that would have probably hit and killed Takken.
Yeah. Oh.
And then now the side B, you can just kind of spawn with a hitbox if they don't snap to ledge while being invincible.
Yeah.
And then just like instant ledge drop nairs and falling back airs. Like his character's edge guarding is terrifying if you know what you're doing. But no Orcane is like learning what to do.
Well, it seems like Maya's trying to get a showcase here for us. See a little bit of how it's going. I mean, up a whole stock. Yeah. Oh, wait, gonna make it back? Orca hop? Really? Wow. No. Yeah. Had to be a little bit more patient to get that ledge snap. Didn't get it. Instead, it's 135% to 0. So outside of an SD, I'll be pretty impressed with Takken. But
it is Etalus. The thing about Etalus is his advantage is maybe the scariest in the entire game. All he has to do is get like one non-floor hug tag.
Boom, there it is.
Until he would have gotten a kill. But
yeah. But that in air, I mean, like you're saying, is there a move in the game that character and move combo where you can put that nair where you want it when you want it?
Exactly.
It's just like I want it that corner of the screen, that part of the screen. boom, I'm there.
Orcane Nair might need to be charged for war crimes.
I don't know. I feel like in general, the office, the civic office, where people are submitting war crimes for rivals, the stack is pretty high.
Oh,
people are pretty upset about stuff.
Orcane Nair, I'd argue, is like up there. You can just kind of Nair ladder, you can edge guard with it, you can combo with it, you can kill confirm with it. It does literally everything.
I think the nice thing about that, at least, I mean, you know, in theory, who knows how it goes in practice. I'm certainly not good enough to be playing against Maya. At least if you know that they want Nair, like that at least informs like how you could counterplay. Like I imagine when you, like how do you approach the Orcane matchup as a Leaf player? Run away from Nair.
I'm still figuring it out. You know, I've played Orcane maybe a grand total of like 6 times.
Okay.
And 2 of them have been against Marlin, who our connection's never been the greatest. So
gotcha.
It's just kind of like I feel like nothing happens other than we just occasionally hit each other and then one of us just randomly dies.
You know, the sign of a good platform fighter is that even at the highest level, there's spaghetti everywhere. So honestly,
I mean, this game is still only like not even half a year old.
So new, yeah.
Like we are still in the infant stages of this game, as we've seen from the fundamental like changes of the game have been, or like the core gameplay has always just been like changing.
Yeah, it really, the hit stop changes, I mean, I feel like that was a...
Yeah, there's been like hit stop changes, floor hug and CC changes, there's been like gravity changes, there's been changes to how spikes act.
Ledge grab, the grab box got reduced, yeah, a lot of stuff. I mean, right now, Maya's doing just fine with all of
I mean, like 3 months ago, if you landed a down air spike, that was a guaranteed fully charged up strong at 60, and it was killing people. All right, this is a vastly different game than it was 2 weeks ago. And like I said, that Nair, it does everything.
Yo, we need the NBA Jam announcer on that shit. She's on fire! Like that was freaking sick.
Yeah.
You have to say it was sick though. You have to say it was sick though.
Yeah, maybe sick with the bird influenza that's been going around.
My guy said, yo, you got the bird flu? Because that's what that Nair is. I love it. I mean, you know, I guess like
that Nair would create a whole nother lockdown pandemic.
Man, what's the news? How would a news article for that look? I mean,
breaking news. Orca dog causes new pandemic by turning into a ball.
And then Sega's out here with the lawyers like, what do you mean turning into a ball? You can't do that. Oh my God, going deep for that Nair. Doesn't get anything. I don't even know what just happened there.
I would have just up air spiked or drag down dared. I don't know why that was I think that was a Nair.
I couldn't guess.
That confuses me.
I feel like Maya's just feeling themselves, feeling these downtown Nairs, and that's what it is, you know?
Yeah, that will kill.
That'll do it. Is Etalus capital? Is that, what do you think? I mean, I feel like is Etalus benefiting from that space against Orcane, who can cover that distance?
I don't know. I think this matchup is probably just really bad for Etalus.
Yeah.
I think Etalus is still biggest. Like the new dash attack buffs he got are nice. However, this character still struggles to deal with any range or projectiles since his dash attack is negatively disjointed, so he just loses to all.
That makes sense.
So and on top of that, he kind of just like does not have like safe shield pressure. Like if you just dash attack Nair or even like dash attack back air, like you still just can get Naired or back aired out of shield.
Yeah.
And with Orcane's like speed and his like how fast his options are and how quickly you can mash him, like Etalus really probably struggles to find ways to ever get in, get meaningful hits, or ever escape disadvantage.
Yeah.
Like he lands a back air there, immediately down tilts. Like just does not have the frame data to compete.
Yeah.
And then yeah, just like 3 back airs in a row. What was Etalus supposed to do there? He like charged up B for so long to try and stall, but it just does not matter because this Orca dog can just mash, and there's nothing you get to do about it. There's end lag. What? Don't even know the meaning of the word.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure Takken's working on figuring it out right now, but I definitely like look, we went from Capital to Rockwall, so clearly the idea was let's shorten the distance instead. I mean, like when they can scrap, it seems like Etalus can get some big hits in, like, you know, finally fighting back here on their second stock, but yeah, that disadvantage is so rough.
I need people to stop clicking the smash attacks at ledge. It's not going to work. Recoveries are still way too good for that to work. I need people to stop doing it. Just
holding.
Just clicking a strong at the ledge as they're trying to recover, thinking they're going to get hit by it. I promise you, they're not. Just grab the ledge, force them to recover on stage, and then do a strong.
And then do a punish. See, some of us live in the slums where that does work. In your world, I bet it never works. But for us, we're like, ooh, I'm going to get a juicy F strong.
I mean, maybe, but I've seen, like, just from this bracket alone, I've seen, like, maybe 50 strongs used at ledge, and maybe 2 of them have worked.
Oh!
Oh. Yeah, that's the one risky thing about using Bubble Butt. If you don't know how to control your speed, you might just kill yourself.
But she's cheesing in the camera. She knew that wasn't going to work.
You have a whole stock lead, so there's like, might as well just mess with the bear, toy with your food.
You know? I mean, look, if all the this is the most toy with your food game there is.
I love doing that.
Right? I mean, I bet. What's your go-to? I'm just winning, so I'm gonna style.
Just slingshot movement.
Just constantly just slingshotting it
zipping
up.
around, just fishing for that and like a sweet spot upbeat kills.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'm gonna mess with you. I'm gonna go for a clip, and you're either gonna take this stock and then I'll kill you, or I'm gonna get my clip.
Get my clip, yeah. And then we all just go like, let's just be in the clip.
Exactly.
Let's just give you what you want. Nice. Well, Maya moves on from loser semis into losers finals. I don't know what happened with the other game though. Let's see if it's updated by now.
I think it should. This was losers semis, so it should be losers finals next.
Oh, you're right. Yes.
So this
correct.
should be
This would
Maya
be against
versus
Cupid. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. You
My
are
Spark.
correct. That's true. Yeah. Had you guys won?
Yeah.
Nice.
I didn't even drop a game.
Yeah.
I don't think either of us ever lost all of our stocks at any point.
Oh yeah. Dang. Well. You guys are, that's the thing about this region. Like, we got a lot of interest in the game, which is awesome. But we definitely have an upper echelon, a bit of a DMZ, and then we've got everyone kind of trying to get better together.
This was also the case in Rivals 1. I kind of just had a stronghold